All right, so how about the legal road ahead for TikTok and its millions of users? Eric Faddis is an attorney with expertise in both criminal and civil law on both the state and federal level and joins me live. Eric, great to see you. So right now there are a lot of people up in arms. We know TikTok's lawyer told the justices that the platform will, quote, go dark on Sunday if this ban does take effect. What do you think really happens on Sunday?
You know, Sunday is hard to tell. That is the first day the ban would go into effect. The Biden administration will still be in power, but the next day Trump gets into power. Not a lot is going to happen in one day over the weekend. I think what's likely to happen is Trump is going to review what his options are. One of those options is putting a 90-day pause on this ban so that he can try to help broker an agreement for an American sale of TikTok. I think that is most likely, but at some point the law does say that civil sanctions can be imposed on platforms like Google and Apple that provide access to TikTok. So that's looming as well.
So, Eric, what do you think it says that the Biden administration, has made it quite clear that doesn't plan to enforce the law ahead of inauguration, is kind of leaving the decision ultimately up to the president-elect, Donald Trump?
Yeah, I think Biden is kicking the can down the road. This is quite a legal quagmire. It's a societal quagmire. That there are so many interests at play here, millions of Americans who are interested in keeping this going. And I think Biden was just kind of done with things, didn't want it on his plate. And so he said, hey, next guy, this is going to be your problem.
And there's been so much pushback from users, from content creators. Do you think that will in any way ultimately sway what the incoming administration does, or does that even matter?
I think it's important, Nichole. We listened to the TikTok CEO's statement there. He was speaking to American TikTok users, not business interests, not politicians, the users themselves. He's trying to marshal this sort of momentum from on the ground level from Americans to sort of go to Trump, who wants to please Americans, being the incoming president, and saying to their leader, hey, we want change, we want TikTok still, and that will provide added pressure on the administration to find some solution.
All right, so Eric, final question for you. What do you think happens next?
I think the very next step, early next week, Trump is going to seek this 90-day pause. I think he's going to engage TikTok, if he hasn't already, and look at what potential American owners could buy the platform. We've heard Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank fame, even Mr. Beast, the uber-rich YouTube influencer, as well as Elon Musk. But we should note that prior attempts by Microsoft, Oracle, and Walmart to buy TikTok have failed. So there is very little certainty going forward.
All right, we will have to wait and see what happens like everyone else. Attorney Eric Faddis, thank you so much.
Good to be with you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.